Carrie!
Hi.
I've got a guest. I think you're the only guest on my
No, you've had a few guests. I don't think I've had any.
Who have I had on my channel?
You've had Chris.
Chris who?
From Copperfield.
Oh yes, Chris and Ray Morris. They're my only guests.
Yeah, I haven't had anyone.
So today we want to talk about hypnobirthing. I wanted to talk about hypnobirthing. I've mentioned it quite a lot on Instagram and Twitter and everything, and on these videos, and people have always said that they would like a video about hypnobirthing and finding out what it is and why we want to do it and all things like that. So I thought I would do that, and I thought, well, hypnobirthing is all about having two people in the equation. It's about being part of a team. So here's my teammate.
First of all, we should say congratulations to Harry and Izzy.
Yay!
On
Baby Lola!
their little baby Lola. Congratulations, guys.
We haven't met her yet, at the point where we're filming this, but we will be meeting her very, very soon. And I can't wait for baby cuddles.
Yes. Anyway, sorry, back to...
And also, it's my birthday today.
It is? Happy birthday.
Yeah. I mean, not right now. When this is uploaded, it's my birthday.
Oh, it's not your birthday today.
No, you haven't forgotten. On to hypnobirthing. I guess the first thing is how we actually heard about it. As soon as I announced I was pregnant with Buzz, I had 3 people message saying, have you heard about hypnobirthing? 3 friends. And one of them sent a link. Thought about it for a while and didn't do anything about it. And then I clicked on this link, and it turned out that my friend was actually a practitioner in hypnobirthing. She did it and loved it so much. And even though she had complications and didn't actually deliver as planned, as her birthing plan, she just loves hypnobirthing and she loves everything about it, and she felt that she dealt with everything in a much calmer manner because of hypnobirthing. So she became a practitioner. So we then saw Holly and had some classes with her.
We did. I didn't know anything about hypnobirthing until, I think you probably told me about it.
Yeah. But people think it's hypnosis, and it's not.
Yeah, it sounds like quite hippie-ish.
We are quite hippie-ish anyway.
Oh, we are.
We are. We are.
We're quite hippie-ish. No, it isn't like that at all. The name is misleading. So don't be, if you're pregnant, don't be put off by the name. Or if you're a guy and your partner is pregnant, don't be put off by it. Don't just roll your eyes. It's into something else that's crazy. Just another one of those things. She wants me to go along to a class. Go, do it. It would change your pregnancy. Yeah,
because I think someone did literally ask me, is it a form of hypnosis? Because if so, I wouldn't be interested. And actually, it's not like that at all. You are more in control and more aware of what's happening than you would be if you weren't to do it and try and do it naturally. I think the thing that kind of screws us all up when it comes to birth and giving labour is TV and movies and people's stories, their accounts of their labour, which people love to share their negative stories. So I think it's important to share positive ones, and they can be really positive. And basically, hypnobirthing is all about realising what your body's trying to do and how to get the best out of your birthing experience. Basically, you do not want adrenaline and you do not want fear, and those two things working together will actually stop all the blood flow to your uterus and all the muscles and everything, and that is what causes all the pain, basically. Fear and adrenaline. You just want happy hormones basically floating around, and everything will run smoothly.
The really good thing about hypnobirthing is that it gives the guy, it gives you a job in the labour and in the whole birth experience. You actually have an active role and something to do, rather than just being a hindrance and getting in the way and causing more problems. I don't know if I was, but I was made to feel like I was quite important.
And I bet there are people here, I bet there are women who have gone through labour that would be like, excuse me, how do you think you had anything to do with it? And I can honestly say that yes, Tom had a huge part to play in the whole labour experience. How we do hypnobirthing is part of that. So basically each night we have different things that we do. We do some light touch massage, which is literally like fingertips across your back and just really relaxing. Tom does it to me, I don't do it back.
Yeah, I don't get anything in return. It's a one-way street.
And we have these scripts that we read that are like kind of like self-meditation, if you like. It's all relaxation, and it's literally about taking 10 minutes a night to go through your breathing, to do these relaxing things, so that when you go into labour, you just use those tools, and you already have those tools anyway because you've been practicing them for weeks and weeks and weeks. and you use them and create a really relaxing environment.
Yeah, the practice is I guess the most important part, because you know, giving birth, obviously I'm speaking not from experience, just from observing, it is the most amazing, it's an extremely physical thing that you're going to do. It's the most demanding thing you're going to ever put your body through, and you wouldn't run a marathon without doing any sort of training leading up to it, or if you did, you would do quite badly, I imagine. So the more practice you put in to preparing your body and preparing your mind for giving birth, the better the experience is going to be. And I think, you know, it's especially for first time mothers, it's the first time your body's ever done that. It's completely new feelings, which can be quite scary. So the practice is getting your body ready and your mind ready, and becoming fully aware of how to control your body and relax your body, and living in the practicing being in the moment and letting your body relax, and understanding that you are the one in control of that.
I like the fact that you said mind as well, because the mind has a huge part to play in hypnobirthing.
Yeah, totally. It is all about understanding your mind and the way that you think, and that's why all the preconceptions that we have about birth and labour, you know, most of them are quite scary. You know, if you think of a woman who's going into labour, you're going to think of calling an ambulance, and, you know, screams and pushes and worry and panic, and, you know, they're all the initial things that, you know, the stereotypes is what we see on TV and film, and the reality is that it doesn't have to be like that at all. And
it's like the night that I went into labour. We were out with all of the McBusted guys, and my waters broke, and literally the boys were like, what do we need to do? Do we need to call an ambulance? Do we need to get towels? They literally thought I was going to be sat on the floor screaming, and they were going to be delivering my baby.
They're like, no, we're just going to have steak.
It's cool, guys.
Have dinner.
Let's eat our dinner.
Do you know, that's what the role of dad in the whole hypnobirthing, the whole labour is, that, you know, you're the one who has to help kind of control the atmosphere and make sure that mum has everything that she needs to do the job that she needs to do. So you're the one who has to deal with people and the environment that you're in, and make sure it's calm and happy and safe, and that mum has everything that she needs to get your baby out.
And happiness is a key factor for me. Like, sometimes you do the like meditation things at night and we end up giggling because Tom puts on a silly voice or says something weird, or it comes out.
We sit at night and then, like, the scripts are like, I'm going to pass my hand up in front of your face. Like, I'm like full on
Paul McKenna.
Paul McKenna. Yeah.
But not hypnotising me.
No, I'm not hypnotising.
But happiness plays a key role. So I think surrounding myself with things that make me happy, like being in the bath and listening to Coldplay and just swaying and singing along to it, like watching Michael McIntyre, like anything that gives you those happy hormones is key in hypnobirthing.
I've worked out a little stand-up routine, actually.
Oh, have you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't need any DVDs.
Okay.
I've been doing a few local comedy clubs in preparation.
Amazing. So I'm just going to get like a live performance?
Mm-hmm. Yep, got a little mic and everything.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, if you want to send in jokes,
yeah,
they might be better than Tom's.
My jokes are good. There's so many books and there's so much information out there, and when, you know, you hear that you discover that you're expecting a baby, you know, the first thing you start googling everything and trying to find out all the information you need. I can honestly say the most informative book that I read was the Hypnobirthing one, and not just about
By Catherine Graves.
Yeah, not just about hypnobirthing either, just about the pregnancy in general and what happens to a woman's body during that process. There's so many books that just overcomplicated it, and this one was really easy to understand and really simple, and I loved the way it focused on explaining what your body was about to go through and how your mind can help your body deal with that. And then it's about giving your mind the kind of the support and the practice that it needs to do that. And so the book was really, really helpful. Do you know, I think the techniques you learn in hypnobirthing are just good in life anyway.
De-stressors.
Yeah, it's good practice for everyone.
And it's worth noting that labour doesn't always go according to plan. That's fine. There are complications. Things happen and you don't get the birthing experience that you long for and that you desire. Like Holly, who teaches us hypnobirthing, she ended up having an emergency C-section after getting to 9 centimetres dilated, and that happens. It happens. But I think that having those techniques means that you deal with those complications in a much calmer manner. So I've heard, so I've been told numerous times, and it is just a lovely thing to do together as a couple anyway, because you get so swept up in baby things. Well, I think it's two things. It's nice to have time together to focus on the baby, because obviously now we've got a toddler and it's all a bit crazy this time. But it's nice just to have a little bit of couple time and like focused couple time.
Life just kind of gets in the way of you really being able to, you know, enjoy thinking about the baby that you've got on the way. More now that it's that it's our second. So that time in the evening when you sit down and you practice, do the hypnobirthing practice, it's time that you're just focused on the baby growing in there. Someone
said that your hypnobirthing room, it should be like the most romantic experience ever. It should be like the first date. So, you know, candles and dim lighting and nice music.
Where was our first date? It's got to be the cinema.
Yeah. Standard where you took all the girls.
Yeah. If you're a husband and you're a bit skeptical and your wife wants to try this and you're not sure and you think it's just go with it. Go with it, and I guarantee you by the first lesson, or that if you read the book, you will be 100% on board. Give it a go. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? You end up saying, actually,
it's not for us. It might not be for you, but give it a go. Maybe.
One thing I have been asked, especially by skeptical people, is it painful? And I can honestly say that I had absolutely no medical intervention in terms of like gas and air or epidural, and we had an amazing experience with Buzz.
Yeah, it was incredible. We were very lucky that it did, and I think it's because of the kind of hard work and the practice that we put in at the beginning, which helped. But yeah, we had a really incredible experience, and you were amazing, and it couldn't have gone any better. It was really good. So
I like just looking back and thinking about it, knowing that we're about to do it again. Like to remind yourself of what you've been through.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sets you up for the next time, even though it could happen completely differently. But it's nice knowing that we've got that experience behind us. And I can remember literally seconds afterwards saying that was the most amazing thing I've ever done. So incredible.
It's bonkers what he did. It's amazing what he's about to do again. It is amazing. My one thing I wish I could do is experience carrying a baby and giving birth. I'll never be able to do that.
The cat's like, no.
No, it's okay. I don't feel that bad about it.
So what would you say was the best thing about hypnobirthing? Or is the best thing about hypnobirthing?
The best thing about hypnobirthing is being prepared for feeling like you are, even though you don't know exactly what you're about to experience, feel like you're prepared for any eventuality. I think is a nice thing. Going in there knowing how you're going to deal with things if no matter what happens, if it doesn't go exactly where you're having a plan and you're prepared, but you're also kind of prepared for the unexpected.
You're prepared to tear up that plan.
Yeah, because really, especially if it was your first, and for now I guess as well, you're still going in to, and it's still the unknown. You still don't know exactly what's going to happen. So just knowing that you've done all that you can to make sure that you're ready mentally and physically, or that I'm as ready as I can be for to help you out.
It gives you a set of tools, and or it gives you a nice toolkit rather, and you can pull out a different spanner or hammer or whatever depending on what happens.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's the nicest thing about it. I think. Also,
I thought you meant my.
No, I like your little toolbox. What I was going to say is that obviously I know that G did all the work. I'm not like basking in her glory here and stealing the limelight. It was all G, but just being able to be there and know that I'm not getting in the way and I'm hopefully helping was very nice. But it is all.
And also anyone that's watching this that didn't do hypnobirthing or didn't get the birth plan that they really wanted and that they went after, that's fine. I think sometimes in life you just have to accept it and let it go. There's no judgment. Things happen. We were very, very lucky to have the experience that we had. There is no right and wrong when it comes to bringing a human into the world. You did a bloody fantastic job, no matter how it happened, whether it was C-section or whatever.
Yeah, I think
you grew a human for 9 months. That's not an easy task.
Exactly.
So just love all round, really. But we mentioned hypnobirthing quite a lot, so that means that obviously a lot of people ask what it is. So we just thought we'd do a little video that shared a little bit about what it is. I don't know if it actually answered any questions or been very specific, but...
I guess hypnobirthing is like the most obvious age-old techniques of giving birth, just rebranded. They should call it Relaxabirthing.
They do need to change the name.
I've got nothing else to add. Just
look into it and
yeah, see if it's for you.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Right, that is all from us for now. So I shall see you later. Bye, Carrie. Hope this has been informative. We love you lots, and we shall speak to you soon. Actually, I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.
You've got to do 3 kisses because it's my video.